Hey gents, Joe here. If you want to subscribe, it's iPilot4411. Well, today I'm going to be doing a little soldering. As you see, I have all my soldering equipment out right here, and I'll be going over which I think is junk and which I think works really well, but for me. But you may have something else that works good for you, but that's okay too. But I'm going to be going over what I think is the junk and what. Anyway, you see, I have some old school equipment. I tend to use clothespins because of the material it's made out of. It really doesn't conduct the heat, so it stays localized. The heat will stay localized and not spread to other parts that you don't want it to. First of all, what I think is junk is this. This is junk, and what it is a Radio Shack. I don't know what you're going to do with 40 watts, 20 watts. It's junk. It's absolute junk. But it's probably good for its application because it's not going to do anything for what we use it for, gents. But this is actually pretty good too, the actual torch. It's actually fire, so you got to be careful with it. But I find that this works really well for heating up parts really quick, but you have to be careful, obviously, because of the open flame. And you'll probably end up burning your wires too, getting something overly hot. But what I find that works really well is this right here. I bought this at Harbor Freight also. It's a Chicago Electric Welding 180 watt industrial soldering gun. Item number 60765 if you're interested. But this works really well, and I'll do a little soldering with it in one moment. And here you see I have the helping hands. I just picked this up at Harbor Freight for $3.99 or something like that. So here I have my little piece of tape so that I know my general working area for the camera for you guys. What I'll be doing is repairing this. It's one of my charging cables. You see what happened? I don't know what's going on with that, but we can't have that. So I'm just going to snip it right out. Then I want to take my trusty wooden tool here. Put that right in it. There. All right. All right. See how it has that little silver around it? That's how you know it's good. If it was gray or dull, you want to heat it back up because you don't want a cold joint there. It's still very warm. C5 connector. Put it in there. Take a trusty screwdriver. This is my technique here. I'm sure it's a lot of folks' technique. Be mindful of your fingers. And I force it down in there. Just make sure it's in there really good. I heard it click when it went in. But like I said, be mindful of your fingers. You don't want to puncture your finger there. All right. Good connection. Don't forget red goes in the flat. And that's it, guys. Like I said, this is pretty good, you know. And if it burns out on you, throw it out and get another one. It's only 12 bucks or 13, something like that. 12, I think it's like 13 bucks. Got it was plugged in. Look at me playing with it. But you know, it does pretty good job. And just out of frame, my helping hands, pretty good. Junk. So stay tuned for the T-Rex and for the Raptor E820, and for the, I don't know, still don't know about the build video for the Vectron 520. Any questions? Put them on the link or whatever. That space is below if you're watching it on your computer, but if you're watching it on your phone, it's whatever. So, peace, cheers, talk to you soon.